on a mission, nigga, you
Bow. Stupid. In the booth, I'ma blow off this music. That's fact, man. It's praying. Look.
stupid. Said it's screaming, I really get to it.
What?
In the booth, I'ma blow up this music.
Yeah.
When my ass goes, I gotta prove it. What? To the top, you get left, you choosing. No, I won't stay the same, I'm improving.
Yeah.
Try to step in my way and I'm booming. Boom, move. Double G's in my bill, how I'm moving. If you talking that money, I'm fluent. Got cash and credit is booming. Up next, I stood in the line like I'm waiting to dump checks. Got them dumb vex. I'm fucking your bitch and I know that you upset. That's facts. I stood in the line like I'm waiting to dump checks. Got him dumb vex. He mad, I'm fucking your bitch and I know that you upset. That's facts.
These niggas mad, they upset. I'm going up, man. Can't stop, won't stop. Look.
Stupid. I tell them stay focused, now here's some new shit. I just got me a new bitch, and when I pop out, I'm flexing a new drip. I won't stop like a bad kid. These niggas move funny and bitches just mad with. But Primo so tactic. You when I see me get caught up with that shit. Cause money never been an issue. I've been official. I can't see you play with a whistle. Call up them hitters, they get you. League gon' lift you. Key in the cut with a missile. These niggas is soft in the tissue. I rip your tissue goodbye. I swear I won't miss you. Still focus on reaching the top. Put that on my pops. Applying that pressure won't stop. I go dumb like an ad-lib. Ain't ran no V's. I get them off cash deals. And no, I don't pop pills. I'm good off that Zai and Henny, that dark sale. Seeing bitch get a spark still. No emotions attached, but this dick got a heart still. I've been eating out large meals. If you cannot cook, then you got some large meals.
What's going on, Adam? What's going on?
I've been eating out large meals. If you cannot cook,
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Please stay.
Pressure, man, I'm going up. What you said?
Okay, alright, that's what's up.
Pressure.
Yeah, I'm doing my podcast today.
Pressure, I give it the
just
most.
talk about some
Baby
things
get dick in her
when it
throat,
comes to,
thought
like,
it
I
was
don't
a
know.
bottle, she driving the
It is.
boat.
It's pretty interesting.
Pressure, I
I'm
give it
supposed
the
to let you know my
most.
cousin's supposed
Baby
to be
get
here
dick in
with
her
me,
throat,
but
thought it was a
you
bottle,
know,
she driving
we're
the
not going to
boat.
talk about that.
Look, stupid. Said it's screaming, I
Waiting
really
on
get
it.
to
Was
it.
waiting on
In the
him.
booth, I'ma blow up this music. When my ass goes, I gotta prove it. What? To the top, you get left, you choosing. No, I won't stay the same, I'm improving. Try to step in my way and I'm booming. Boom, move. Double G's in my bill, how I'm moving. If you talking that money, I'm fluent. Got cash and credit is booming. Up next, I stood in the line like I'm waiting to dump checks. Got them dumb vex. I'm fucking your bitch and I know that you upset, bitch.
Alright, here we go. Alright. Let me see what we got. Oh. Let's do this. Transition. Alright. If anybody's here in the audience, or anybody's here in the audience, welcome. Can you guys, or if anybody's here, can you hear me properly? If you can't hear me properly, just let me know. Adam, if you're still there, just let me know if you can hear everything properly. Just trying to make sure. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, bet. What's going on, everybody? As you know, I am Dude Don't Shoot, aka Porter, aka Porter's Planet, aka whatever you want to know me, just make sure that you know me. I know it's been a while since I've been doing this. I've been a little inconsistent, which I do apologize. I plan on staying on this thing. I just have to get used to doing it by myself, because this is my project. Let's see. Now, today is supposed to be a great conversation. Well, for some, at least. I decided that I wanted to talk about, because I've asked this question a few times. And this question is, so the question that I have today for you guys is, with the technology that we have, and if they had further technology of saying that if they can, when it comes to pregnancy, if they can find out that there will be certain things like wrong with your child, whether it's it being intellectually disabled, blind, deaf, Down syndrome, maybe some kind of deformities or whatever, would you guys terminate the pregnancy knowing that those, or which some people would consider those things to be trouble? A troubled situation. So that's my question. Like, I wonder how many guys will, or how many girls, men and females would actually keep the child instead of terminating the child, the pregnancy. That's what I'm curious to know. Now, I guess I'll start it off because I plan on having children in maybe like the next couple of years. I do. I know older, but still, I plan on having children. I never wanted children early. I never wanted children at a young age. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm glad I didn't, because anybody know me, I done been through some shit. I've done, been through jail, been through back and forth with parole, and I can't imagine having a baby out there, then I was going through everything that I was going through. I know, right? So, anyway, now for me, let's see. I think it's levels to this situation here, as far as it being, let me see, what would I accept? Because I used to work with intellectually disabled people some time ago, and it wondered to me, why did people put their children in these situations? Well, in these homes, it's like you're not really raising your child. You're having other people basically raise your child. You may see them every other weekend, or sometimes once a year, once every 6 months. I remember I had a client, and they saw it. His sister saw him once a year, maybe. Sometimes, their parents do come often. But my thing is, if I had to put my child in a home, then it's not me raising my child. Then to me, that's basically, I'd rather terminate the pregnancy if I had the option. It doesn't make any sense to me to keep the baby, and if I found out that my child was going to be born with Down syndrome, I think I would have to terminate the pregnancy, if I had the option. If I had the option to. And I think it's just levels to it, as far as knowing who I am as a person. And they say that these things kind of change you when you have children, I wonder if, there's anybody that has a child now, or a young baby now, that, if their child had come out, at any way that I had described, do they wish, I don't want to say wish, because that's like regret. That's like saying that wish that your baby's here, but I just wonder if people would terminate their pregnancy. I personally feel, because of my patience level, I personally feel like I would only be able to deal with things such as, like my child being deaf. Like if my child was deaf, then I would sit there like I feel like I have the patience, to learn sign language. I have the patience to do certain things, and I wouldn't feel sorry for my child, but I feel like if my child is blind, like completely blind and unable to see, and unable to see, then I think I wouldn't want that for my child. So I wonder how many people, is there anybody in the chat that either has children or wants children, that if the doctor was able to tell them like months in advance, 6 months in advance, 7 months in advance, that their child was going to be born with, let's say, Down syndrome or some kind of intellectually, be intellectually disabled, would they keep their child? And what do you think that you have the patience for? Do you think that you have patience for a blind child? Do you think you have patience for a deaf child, or whatever? I'm very curious to know like where people's patience are when it comes to these things. Because I know me, I don't think I have the patience. One of my cousins have. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask her to come into the chat. I'm gonna ask her. Because she has a child, my cousin is, she's amazing, she's crazy as whatever, but I wonder if she would. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if she answers the phone. Right up. Let me see. Here we go. So I'm calling my cousin, but I'm gonna find out. Let's see. Ring, ring, ring. Let's see if my family loves me. We're ringing. and we're still ringing. Like, okay, see that? And then when I curse her out, it's something different. But she has it. Like, we don't have any. Like, in my family, we don't have that in my family. As far as people, like born with like the, just I guess I don't want to say deformities or just being intellectually disabled. Like, we don't really like so it's hard. And even the person that we do have, she's amazing still. She can't. She's a little hearing impaired, but she has the biggest attitude I think out of all her sisters. She has three sisters and 5 brothers. And she's just really fucking sassy. Sometimes I want to just slap the dog shit out of her, but I don't. You know what I mean? But she would deserve it if I did. So let's see. Let me see if I can, because I really want to know if people would actually keep it. So let me see. I'm going to try calling my cousin right now and see if she answers. That's right. Let's pick up. Let's see. Let's see. I got to call people with children. You know what? Let's see. Let me know what's so crazy. I know who would answer the phone. Let's see. I'm going to call my mama because my mama's very honest.
Hello?
Hey, Mom. Okay, nothing. So I'm doing the podcast, right? So, right, yes. So I have a question for you real quick, right? If being a mother, right, and just having kids and whatever, if there was technology to find out if your child was going to be born with something like Down syndrome or something, would you terminate the pregnancy?
I don't know if I would terminate the pregnancy, but I don't even probably know if I would find out. But most women would choose to find out, and if they did it, if they look like the type of women that don't have that temperament to deal with that type of child, because everybody knows who they are.
Yes.
And most women would probably decide to end it.
Okay.
Because every woman knows what type of temperament they have, and if they could deal with that or not. And nobody wants to mistreat their child.
Absolutely. Okay, see.
So sometimes, they would discuss it with the husband or the baby's father to see what's the right decision.
Okay. That's what I was curious to know, because I was saying for myself, like for me personally, I think my patience level, I feel like I can only deal with something as far as it being.
But love is love. So when you have a baby, even if it comes out that way, you still love that child.
Okay.
The thing love is different from patience.
Okay, that's very true.
It's supposed to be a part of love, and everybody don't have that patience. So each person has to go within themselves to see if they might be capable of doing something like that for the rest of that child's natural life.
Okay.
Because they're going to need more attention. So if you got 5 other kids and you find out that this child's going to have difficulty, and you can't, how could you that you're single? How are you going to manage 5 kids plus that kid that needs all of the attention now?
Okay. That makes sense.
You can't leave that child with just anybody. You can't leave that child with just any daycare center. So everything has to be special provision.
That's very true.
Yeah, so you need to, there's some serious questions that you have to ask, and you have to forget about, am I going to go to hell? No, that's not going to take you to hell. There is no hell. So hell is created just to keep black people down.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Exactly. This is exactly what it is, So, okay. All right. Well, thank you for giving me an honest answer, Mom. I know I can always count on you. All right, and I'll speak.
I don't know if I would keep it or not, or decide it depends on me and the father.
Okay.
And it's just the family situation, because if I got 8 kids, I'm going to
Yeah. I feel you.
And as technology comes around, so you can have less of that.
Yeah. You definitely can.
It's a burden on society, it's a burden on the family.
It really is, yes. It's like, and people think like, when they put them in these these homes, like, where a place like me and Pops works, yes, it's major. Like their temperaments and learning their temperaments, and it's a very stressful situation.
Right, and some of them can develop, and a lot
Yes.
So he's sleeping. And so how do you deal with your other children if you got to do a one-on-one with that child every day?
Yeah. Very, very true. So, okay. All right, Mom. So, all right. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll speak to you later.
Okay.
All right. Love you even more. All right. Okay. So, all right. That's honest. Yeah. See, my mother, she has grown more patience as well. It's like having two children and having them years apart. She's able to develop that type of patience, and I guess in that type of intellect. And I think of my mother, even if she did have something like that, it would have been, she would have been an amazing mom because my mother's, she's always willing to learn. Some mothers aren't like that. And it makes me wonder. So, you know what? Let's call. I want to ask somebody else. Let's see. I'm going to call one of my sisters, and then I'm going to find out. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Where are your sis? Okay, now this one, my sister doesn't have any children, but I'm gonna ask her. Let's find out. Hey sis, so you are on live right now. You are on the podcast, right? All right. So I was just got the phone with my mother, and I was asking her, and I wanted to ask somebody else, because I know that you don't have any children yet, but I wanted to know if we had the technology to find out, so if you was having children and you found out like way in advance that your child was going to be born with some kind of deformity, like so you would terminate the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Okay, so now my other question is, yeah. My mother was saying the same exact thing. She was like, people know themselves, and they don't want to mistreat the child, So, hold on 1 second, cousin. So, okay, hold on 1 second. Let me open this door for my cousin. I say it's open. Who's late to the job? Okay. All right. So it's open, cousin. Oh yeah. So here we go. So we are live on live. Yeah. So my mother was saying the same. She was saying the same thing that as far as that happening, she's like it would depend on her. She said it depends on like where she is with with the family, and how what her and the father decides and whatever. But I was telling so that was my question. Okay, so is there a level of it that you would accept? Because like for me and my patients, I know that I feel like I can only accept dealing with a child that is like deaf, not even the child that's blind, because I would end up feeling just sad for my child because they aren't able to see the beautiful things in this world. I feel like I can deal with a child that's maybe that's deaf, and that's as far as I feel like I can go. Mm-hmm. So yeah, of course they don't have like fixes or whatever, but eye surgery has come a long way. So as far as that, depending on getting the kid or whatever or anything like that, if they do have that technology to repair that, then yeah, those type of disabilities, deaf and blindness, and I'm not just saying because it's easier to fix. I know blind people, blind is much harder than deaf, Okay.
I think that would be everybody's opinion, honestly. But
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm like, let me see. That's what I'm asking. And I'm asking people I know with and without children. You know. So okay. Well, I'm glad with me. Like I said, I definitely would. I would. Like I said, the only thing I feel like I can accept at that moment is that because honestly, I don't think I have the patience for sign language, but I don't have the patience for braille. I'm sorry. I just don't. That's just me. So but thanks for tuning in, sis. And I guess that's cousin.
Hey, sweet man.
Okay.
How you doing, girl? I'm waiting till you finish talking.
I say, I said, I got to come on the stream for that. You're on the chat for that. All right, thank you. Love you, sis. All right. Yeah. So I'm right on the stream. What you mean? Yeah. So this is my shit. They don't want to watch me smoke. They don't want to watch me smoke. They better go somewhere. All right. Okay. So let me ask. Okay, I'm gonna ask one more. I think I'm gonna ask one more of our cousins, and I'm hoping that my cousin asks you to pick up the damn phone because I really want her. I'm gonna call her, but I need to call Monique.
Oh, okay.
Because oh shit, look at sister here. All right. Now I'm gonna ask one of my cousins. Like I said, one of my cousins actually has.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
He has one of my pull up the chair.
I am.
I'm like out of my damn camera. Yeah. So let me see if she picks up the phone. Come on now. You know what? I probably have to do. She got me fucked up. Okay, so I'm looking to see. None of my cousins want to answer the phone. I guess they already know I'm fucking nuts. That's why they want to answer the phone. They probably think I'm going to ask them something crazy. So I'm like, let's see. Oh, wait, how you get ads, sis? You subscribed. Wait, but you subscribed. I think I need to fix that in the chat. Like if you subscribe, then you should be able to get the ads. I'm curious about that. Huh? Yeah, you can.
Lighting on your face.
Oh, okay. No, she didn't answer. And I got one more cousin. You know what? Fuck the family. You know what?
She might be at work.
Oh, your teacher might be working, and Auntie Donna's probably at work. No, she's at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Auntie Sakina.
She might be home.
Auntie Eleanor.
It's a hit or miss for her because
Let me ask
she's
Auntie
a doctor's
Sakina.
appointment or
Let me ask Auntie Sakina. Let's see.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna ask Auntie. It's how that's right. Oh yeah, let me say one. Oh yeah, you wanna say one with the? Okay, all right. Should I call you back in? Oh, sugar honey. Does Auntie Sakina still work in the city? She still works in the city?
No.
Okay. Darn it. All right. Let me ask Auntie Eleanor. Auntie Eleanor, she'll probably see she answered though. I'll be like, what? This is Alan? Oh no, run. Oh.
Hello?
Hey, Auntie. How you doing? So that's mine. Come on, this is for the famous, okay? Okay, so this is really for the famous. So that's what that. So I'm on my podcast, right? And I'm asking, I'm asking moms and dads, if they can be found out there. This question, right? Do you have time for like a little quick question? Okay. So the question is, if you're having a child and you are, they have the technology to find out, if your child is going to be like, let's say, intellectually disabled with a mental disability, or blind, or deaf, or have Down syndrome. If you have that knowledge prior, do you think that you would still keep the child, or do you think that you would terminate the child, just terminate the pregnancy?
I would absolutely keep the child. God don't make mistakes.
Okay, so you feel.
The they might call a defect, you can cast away.
Okay, I understand. But okay, do you feel for the people that that would, and they would say something as far as like they don't think that they have the patience for it, or that that the capability. Do you agree with that, or because some people may say I don't want to end up abusing the child, because they don't have that patience. Do you agree with them? Terminating the pregnancy instead of keeping it, and for the possibility of abuse.
Unfortunately, I am so against abortion.
Okay.
Unless I'm going to die.
Okay.
That's the only way I would have an abortion. If it's going to affect my life, that means I would have a baby and they would have me.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay. Well, you do have a lot of patience. Because I am your nephew, and so is I can definitely understand that. Because I was saying to people, I don't think so. But I was asking my mother, and she was saying to me, she was like, patience and love are very different. So it's just like you're saying that you have the patience, but when you have that child, it's just that love that you kind of experience.
Also gives you patience for most people.
Okay.
Some people have other things going on in their life where they have never had any patience at all. And sometimes a child can teach you patience.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very true. It took my mother patience. It taught her patience for the second time around, for sure. For sure, with me, I know, but with Jair, she realized that, thank God I was never abused. Well, not from my mother. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I'm repeating allegedly on my father's side. I'm saying from my father. Allegedly, he didn't.
Okay.
But wink, nudge, hint, hint. Okay, I understand. It does teach you patience, But I think patience comes also just with getting older, as well. Some people are born with it.
That too, but sometimes, like, the youngest person, and you could say that an abused young lady, and all she wants is to have a baby to love. Okay? Because that's not what they would get if she was getting as she was growing up. Now she's a teenager and she feels neglected, abused, hurt, all of those things. And she feels that if she had a baby just to love, that baby would love her. She would have to learn patience because a baby doesn't give love. A baby receives love. They have to learn.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah. You can have an older person like, all right, let's say in the news just last night I heard a grandmother, 65 years old, she stabbed her grandchild in the neck.
What?
Wow. Here's her patience. So
Wow.
because you get older, you have more patience. It may not be so.
That's very true. That's very true. That's why I got, all right. This is why my cousin calls you the elders. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, but Auntie, I really thank you for your time. I really appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate it, okay? So have a good day. We live on Facebook and Instagram right now. That's what we are. Yes. Okay, so I'll speak to you later, Auntie. Love you even more. All right. Okay, yes, that was okay. So now you see, so far we've had actually three different views. You have one, my mother, my sister, and my aunt. And hold on, Chantel said to tell you that she wasn't done. So this is how we do this. Ring, 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 ring. Hello. And you said you wasn't done. And one more thing. Oh, about your sub. Oh, okay. And I want to say thank you for subbing for 7 fucking months, sis. The fuck? Yeah. The subscription. She subscribed for 7 months. You get on Twitch, like. That's right. Like, ooh, and you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna go get some new emotes created. You know what? What character you? Oh, that's what, like, yeah. Oh, you did? I see. Yes. Wait till you get the other one, the 3-tier subscription one, the one that's where Sindel screaming and it says, but she's screaming, it says, bruh. Yeah. It's not good. I said, but I'm up here laughing. This is gonna be a serious conversation. All right, sis. All right, I'll call you back now. All right. So we're gonna have 3 different views, and I want to see if one more. You're gonna try to call. Okay. Okay. All right. And I also wanted to call my best friend. She probably hates me right now, but I love her. And yeah, Shaqueen. Let's see if she answers. That's right. Let me see. That's right. Let's see if she answers. Wait, how she's in the picture and she only has the where's the terrorist in the picture? Oh my God, she doesn't have my terrorist in the picture. You know what? If she's watching this, I'll be cursing her out. Oh shit. Good, you answered the phone, right? Okay, so you are live right now. Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear? Oh. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, good. All right, good. Hey, wait, is that T3? Is that T3 in the background? All right, that's what I'm talking about. He's still doing his thing. So, yeah, I know. So I have a question, right? So the topic is, with the technology that we have today, because you're live on the podcast, right? With the technology that we have today, if they was to tell you that one of your, that your child that you were having was going to have some kind of maybe Down syndrome or a mental illness or something of the effect, would you terminate the pregnancy or would you keep it, or would you keep the child? Yeah, I know. I asked my mother, my aunt, and my sister today, for this. So, and I've got 3 different answers. So, I'm wondering, I wonder, for me, I personally feel like I can only deal with something along the sorts of my child being maybe deaf, because if I don't know, I just feel like it's just too much for me, and then I feel like I know what I can take, and the most I can take is somebody like T3, and he's totally normal. So that's it, for me at least. So if I found out my child was gonna have a mental illness, I don't think that I would keep. I don't think I would. If I had the option, I think I would terminate the pregnancy.
I mean, I think I agree, because there's just so much just personally dealing with the child.
Yeah.
Problems, it's a lot every day.
It is.
I don't know what decisions I would have made within prior knowledge. But at the same time, you want to love your children regardless. I mean, because shit, what's wrong with you?
What? That's very true.
I don't know. I feel like I probably would. I can't say just, off of a straight up answer. I can't say that I wouldn't, especially depending on what type of disease we're talking about, what type of problems we're talking about. If it was something doable, if it was just some simple mild form of autism, how my son is now, I would keep it because, I mean, he's fine.
He's just crazy. I don't even think he's autistic. I just think he's nuts.
But if we're talking about how my mom's friend's son is, where he's wheelchair bound, his muscles are in atrophy, it's a struggle every day. Yeah, no, I wouldn't even want to put the child through that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It'd be better to let the child go on, head back to God, and maybe try again.
Okay.
Get my body in order, because apparently if all of that is happening, I need to be dealing with
Yeah, okay. All right, that's another different answer. That's 4 different answers, which is so crazy. And I'm trying to find out from one of my cousins, because my cousin has 9 kids. And out of 9 kids, you know, one of her children came out a little, like she's deaf, whatever. You know, but she has the biggest attitude in the world. And but I wonder if it was more to it, and she was able to find out would my cousin have kept the child.
I don't know. I think you're going to get separated when it comes to something like that. There's so much that goes into that. Every problem is different. Every person's patient level is different. Like my friends tell me all the time, yourself included, that, you know, I have decent patience when it comes to dealing with them on a 24/7 basis, because, you know, dealing with them 24/7 is a lot. Having them for a little bit is one thing, but when you have it and deal with it all the time, that's something very different.
Yeah, it's very different, and I also think that in having children, and what you know, some people may or may not have it. It's like it's like you had these children. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like the patience, to kind of like to have that type of patience, it should it really should be on you, and you should really have it, because this is something that you decided to push through with. You know what I'm saying? Against like they didn't sit there and call you and said, hey, can you pop me out the cooch? You know, they didn't do that. You know, they really didn't. So.
They did, but a lot of the times when people lay down, though, they're not thinking about this part. They're thinking about, the 15 minutes after.
Ooh, not that's quick.
9 months after. A lot of the times, children come up, on oh, shit, didn't expect me to be here. But, regardless of whether or not you expected it, patience is something that comes with dealing with them. It's definitely not something, you don't enter into the ring knowing how to fight this battle.
Okay.
This is an ongoing battle that you learn to fight every day, and learn to deal with your kids specifically for their needs. Because every child is different, and they don't require the same level of patience. Like Jeff says, I don't have to shut them in. But with Eli, that ain't no walk in the park.
It ain't no walk in the park, but that's my little nigga right there. I wish you would send his ass over here right now. I wish you would. He does.
How he act with you is not how he act with me.
Oh, okay.
He's a lot calmer with you than he is with me. He let it all hang out with me.
Oh yeah. Well, that's true. Well, but then again, that's what happens. Just with moms and their sons. Just how it is with dads and their daughters. It's because they know that's your son, and that's that mama's son love, and that's all. That's all it is. Guys, we just kind of we see the roughness, like nigga sit down. And you know what I'm saying? He drives you crazy, but that just all up under you all the time. So and that's what we like. We just.
But the subject at the end, more than likely, yes, I would terminate depending upon what the ailment was. And it would be the best choice, not just for me, but for the babies. Too many people are killing their children.
Yes.
Too many people are leaving their children at home alone. Too many people are doing horrible things to infants, into little babies. And it's like, at that point, it's the point where you need to just walk away.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that you fail. It doesn't mean that you failed. When you decide to sit there and say you can't handle something, it doesn't mean that you failed. It doesn't at all. Okay, that's a great way to look at it. Well, thanks. Thanks, Jacques. For giving us an honest answer. And I gotta see you soon. I told you to bring him over whenever you're ready. Just you doing the best time. I already told you that, but you need to bring them. You need to bring them. So live or not, you need to bring them. I have to pause this. Hold on. Wait. Topic paused. Okay. The fuck is like.
What the fuck? Because you are like the goddamn remote in the door. Both of you niggas in there need to have a discussion about what time y'all won't be around. Because you like to disappear.
Bitch, hold on for a second, because I told you I told you, me, right? Not even Porter. Alan E. Roddick the fucking third. I told you, right? I'm in the house. Ring my fucking bell, regardless if I don't answer or not. I'm always home. Everything I do is from this chair that I do. Okay? Even the sex. Okay? It's in this one chair. Okay? I'm always home. I go to school from home. You know what I'm saying? Everything, my tournaments at home. Everything.
Work from home too?
Yes. The work is the tournaments is the work. The podcast is the work.
Okay. Oh, you didn't say you were gonna doing that.
Exactly. And then I'm in school full time. So
You could be able to get him to go to school then.
I already told you. I told you
I
had.
have the car now.
Then you should have been. But I don't want to hear. All right. I was thinking. Bitch, I don't really know. Don't talk to me again. Don't talk to me again until you bring them. Okay? Not until you bring them. I don't want to hear it. I'm always home. You see the ice out?
Go off the queen.
Okay. I'm scared now. Bye. I love you too. Bye. I can't wait to see my dog get taken. Yes. And Chantel just cheered. Yes. You see, I got my emote, sis. Yo, you see that, right? Okay, now hold on. Wait. Now serious. Hold on. And scene. Back to the serious. There we go. So we got 4 different directions. We got 4 different things. Cousin, now that you're here, what do you think about that situation as far as, what would you do? What do you feel like that you have patience for when it comes to dealing with like the intellectually disabled or disabled child in all realms?
Got a little experience with intellectually disabled kids. Not severe. But it wasn't hard for me. Like, kids have never been really hard for me. And I've always been a disciplinarian, so anyway, time for that. And I like kids. Fuck everybody else. I like kids.
Okay.
So if it was mine, I'd probably keep it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! You know, so crazy. If somebody would have said to me, you know what? I bet you your cousin will keep it. You know what I'm saying? And I would bet against that because I would have thought that even though you have that patience, that you would have decided, you know what, this is not for me. But that means wow. Okay, let's you have these discussions.
About it with me, like if I'm having a kid, it's not going to happen again.
Okay.
So it's now or never.
Okay.
So if it was my kid, I would keep it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow.
And work it out with whoever I got to work it out with, and just get it together to where it works and it works like comfortably.
And this is not me being funny to anything or about these situations, and to any of my family about that, but since it's knowing that you're saying that you would keep it, I just wanted to let you know if it had ever, God forbid it happened, I will not babysit. Okay?
I wouldn't expect you.
Okay, thank you. Did you know me? Because I definitely will.
I wouldn't expect you. I wouldn't even ask you.
Okay, great.
And if you, if you even made an angle towards it, I'd be looking at you like you had 4 heads.
You would have to exactly. Okay.
Yeah, what's wrong?
The only thing I could deal with is the ones that got the crazy attitudes. That's it. I don't have no time. I don't have the patience. So I really had the patience to work when I was working with them. You know what I'm saying? To deal with them in that 8-hour period and to go home. I understand that's work, but it's quiet as it's kept. I'm a people's person, you know what I'm saying? And I like children, and but they're basically children, big children, and I have patience for people, for children. I have patience for people that's of that, the mental, your mental disability and whatever, but up to a certain,
They are big children, but they still are children.
They aren't, and they do know what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you can't, and it's like you can't even discipline the way, I feel like the way us black people discipline and whatever, and you can't discipline the way the white people, the Caucasian people discipline, okay, and you can't tell them go sit in that corner and you don't move because that's not what's happening, and then you can't give them a spanking because it's like it would kind of seem like abuse. And people will see it as abuse. You know what I'm saying? So that's a very like touchy topic. You calling? Okay, yes. Okay, great. Okay, that's awesome. So we have a male calling now. Okay, this is my cousin's best friend, right?
No, that's Tisha's husband.
Oh, Tisha's husband. Okay. Yo, okay, so what's going on, Rod? This is Jay. This is your cousin here. This is Jay, and this is Bort, and we are on the podcast, and we were, asking people, this question, and you are the first dad that's actually we spoke to today, and we wanted to know, like, if you had. If you had the technology, which I'm hearing that we do, to find out, like, if you were having a child and to find out that things like they were be like mentally disabled or, some kind of mental deformity or whatever, with you having that information, do you think that you would still go through with the pregnancy, or do you would want to terminate the pregnancy?
It's really not just a decision, so you gotta kind of speak with the person that's carrying it.
No. I get that part. I'm just saying as say hypothetically that you had sole permission to basically make the decision, of having that child. Like for me, when I have children, I have to go through a surrogate, and the option for me is like, whether I want to keep the child, if something like that was brought up to me, is, do I want to go all the way through with this or do I not? So that's what. So if you had sole, that option, would you do it, or what would you do?
Alright, so if it becomes about how so prior to ship over,
Yes.
so if that was me, the first two things that I would have to think about is one, and I'm mentally, physically prepared to be able to do all of the things that are necessary for that child to thrive and get it or she get it.
Okay.
So, and then the second one is if I do avoid it, will I be mentally messed up? Will the girl be mentally messed up because of that decision and not knowing what could have happened or how that would have turned out? Because sometimes medical people make a mistake. So I'll give you mine. So like for my first child, Jeanette, they told her that it's possible that she got Down syndrome. And they told her that she needed an osteoporosis, which is this long needle that they put in the female stomach to draw some amniotic fluid out of the belly. So I thought about that. Will I be able to mentally, physically take care of the child in that state, being in that job that I had at the time, whatever? And I thought to myself, no. But then at the end of the day, it's like, man, that's my child. Why would I do that? So I wanted to keep him and thank you to God, like he wasn't mentally disabled or anything. Those are the tricks you gotta take. For me, personally, I was always keeping him the baby.
Okay.
Because you don't know, because the medical field isn't always right either.
They're not. That's why they call it a practice. So.
If I went up to that information that they gave me, I would have avoided my first son.
Very true.
They said that it's possible, it's a high possibility that he got Down syndrome.
And I met your friend. I met him at the house, right? That was your. Yeah. He's perfectly fine.
And he's a 17-year-old high school basketball player right now. So,
Oh, he about to bring home the dollar. I'm gonna let him know I need $1 early.
He's fine with it. He's fine with the girls, all the other extra stuff. Like, he's just living his life with the kids. And like,
That's good. Okay,
a life out like that, they can kind of like make you like, I don't have the power or authority to decide who stays and who goes.
That's true. Well, what's so good? I didn't think about that. And it's so crazy. You're the fifth person that we spoke to, and this was like I've gotten 5 different answers, and none of the women that I've talked to, even had that answer. You know, and I appreciate you because I never thought about it like that as far as, you know, doctors making that mistake of, you know, what it's not probably always what they're making it seem like. You know, we know what it is, and they can be wrong. And like in your case, they were wrong. They were really wrong because, yeah, you know, so. Wow. Okay, I didn't think about it like that. Well, you know, I do appreciate, you know, your outlook to this, and yes, and thank you for taking the call. You know, we really do. We appreciate you, man. So have a good day, man.
Thanks, Rob.
You too, man. All right, man.
Wow, I didn't think about that. That's okay. Yeah, wow, because his son, because I met his son. And his son is just regular, and you know, and to know that such a blessing could have been not there because of, you know, being afraid of what your child probably could have been. You know, I personally still don't think I would have to just live with that fact that I just don't know because I don't want. Like I just do not want. I wouldn't want to risk that because you just never know. And for me, that's like I take after like my mother didn't have a lot of patience, but my mother has a lot of patience now. You know what I'm saying? And my father doesn't have still. I don't even think patience was in his gene. I think my grandmother and grandfather, they kind of like skipped that shit over, and you know so. Grandma had a little bit?
Yeah, it's more like with me, she had a little bit of patience, but she had more tolerance, more of a tolerance level.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to call it tolerance when you stab your. I understand your husband, but when you stab your husband in the back.
No. That's no. He was one of the abusive men that if the wind blew wrong.
Oh, so she should have shot him.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. So
I get it.
Yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, Mama still remembers from when she was 2 when something happened.
Okay, yeah, no, I get that part. Ooh, how you say next on CuzBro's abusive husbands.
I cannot.
Okay, that's next. Okay, that was the commercial. Okay, but that's, you know, that was definitely good. Okay, I enjoyed it. I wish my cousin would have answered the phone because, you know, like I said, she has, you know, a child, and I wonder if she, and I know she wouldn't change anything about, you know, because like I said, my cousin Akia is something else. She's amazing, and you know, but I just still would love to get her outtake on it. And you know, my cousin's probably out having her 10th baby because she's not answering.
You know what?
But let's see.
You know what? What was I about to ask you? You just messed me over.
What?
Akia is one of the younger ones, right?
Akia is the second to the youngest.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
I just know all of them.
Yes. And Nicholas is the baby. You know, and that's gonna be her Masi season. I hope she knows it. Okay, son. Oops. Did you hear
Lady Gaga? Beyonce?
No, I cannot. Let's see. I'm gonna try my cousin. I'm gonna try her workplace. Watch this shit. This is the rest of the. I call people at work. I don't care. You don't ignore me. Let's see. Here we go. Boom. Boom, like an 808. This is my cousin's business. If anybody out there that needs a shelter, right? You know what my cousin owns? My cousin owns a shelter. It's called Restful Nights LLC. If you got no place to home, if your boyfriend kicked you out because you was too stupid to get your name on a lease as well, hey, come to Restful Nights LLC. We have a bed for you. I just had the commercial. See that? That was a good commercial. That was a good commercial.
I wonder what Shane was at. Shane brought me here.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You are not allowed to answer outbound calls.
What?
I would say I'm not allowed. Wait, did I just embarrass myself on my screen? Let me try to call somebody. Let me try to call you, cousin.
Trifling.
They're gonna say it was just working. I was just making a phone call. Hold on. Let me see something. Hello. I was ringing. Okay, I'm about to say. I know my phone. Don't be trying to try me on in this chat.
Okay.
Yes, for the promo, right? Okay, exactly. Let me. You know what? Let me call. I'm trying to call everybody because these motherfuckers got. Like, you know what? These motherfuckers got me fucked up. My cousins. Okay. You sound no professional, Mr. Imperial. Ooh. You know, so I was like, where is your whore of a sister? She at home? Is she getting pregnant again? Oh my God! Because I'm trying to ask her a question for my stream. That's what I'm trying to find out. But the whore don't want to pick up. Is Auntie Anna home? Okay, you know what? So let me call you. And you need to bring your ass to my house so we can stream. We can do a podcast, okay? And we can talk about people. I'm gonna do a messy one though, okay?
When you want to?
When you ready? If you come today, I'll do another one today. You come tomorrow, we do one tomorrow. You let me know. All right. And it would be good to see you, cousin. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, you're not getting that 20 back though. I love you though. Gotta go. This is why people like gotta like. They love me, but they can't stand me. You know. I'm trying to get it before we finish, and it's like we got 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes. Oh, be cool. All right. So before I end this thing, you know, because I want to ask her because she's the only one that I know, Auntie Anna. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. All right. Let's see. No! Yo, my family is disrespectful. They must know that I'm streaming, and they must not want. They know I'm crazy, and they trying to stay away from me every time.
They're probably sleep. It's raining and all.
It is. Yeah, I'm like, let me see. Is she there? Let me see. Auntie. Let's see one more time. But anyway, this is gonna go to voicemail, I believe. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, it is. So, anyway, guys, you know, for guys to those that tune in, that is going to be our show today. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that was able to that was able to, you know, give me their opinion and able to 6.
You want to ask Shane? Oh, you want to ask Shane?
Wait, Shane is the one. Oh yeah. We'll ask him. Yes, we have about a couple of minutes, but as we get to see if we get Shane on the phone, you know, I want to appreciate you guys for coming out, staying and listening, you know, and not being afraid to kind of put your input in. I want to, you know, shout out to my mom, you know, shout out to, you know, shout out to my sisters, shout out to my aunt, shout out to my cousins. You know, and shout out to both my cousins, you know, and we definitely appreciate you, you know. So I decided that 1 week we're going to do the good important shit, and then the next week we're gonna do all ratchet shit. So for our last call, we're gonna have our second guy. This is gonna be the second male.
My brother Shane.
That's right. This is my cousin's brother Shane, you know. And well, we've spoken to four different women, Shane, and we've spoken to one guy, and it'll be the second guy that we asked. And we wanted to know, like, if, you know, we had the technology, which I'm hearing that we do, you know, that, you know, for if you're pregnant, somebody's pregnant, and they say that your child was going to be born with some kind of mental illness or deformity, or, you know, just something of the, of the sort. Would you still keep your child? You know, would you still, you know, go through with the pregnancy, or would you terminate the pregnancy knowing these things?
That's actually an interesting question. My wife and I had talked about this a while ago. We would still keep it because we do value life, and it's not necessarily just about us. There's definitely pros and cons, because we're also concerned about any potential, you know, medical bills and all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, we decided that we would still pursue the pregnancy.
Okay, and no matter what it was, no matter what kind of mental illness it was, you would just be okay, regardless. It wouldn't even matter at that point. You would keep it. You would keep the baby.
For the most part, yes. I think it also factors in, like, you know, at what point do we find out? You know, because after a certain period of time, you definitely have an attachment to the baby, you know, throughout the pregnancy. So if it's like really early, then, you know, probably say no. But if after a certain point you form like such a bond that, you know, we felt the kid, we see all the sonograms and all the ultrasounds and all that kind of stuff.
Wow. I almost said mammogram. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. Don't judge me. I almost said mammogram. Okay. I'm listening. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it's definitely a crazy situation. But honestly, like, only if you're in that situation would you really know, because there's just so many different challenges, so especially depending on the illness.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it depends, but generally speaking, we would say yes.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, I respect it, and I guess also because I'm saying not because any marriage is in stone, but I guess it makes it easier also when you have a partner to do that with, and to make that decision, and to kind of sit there and say, we're going to do this together. Against there's a lot of single mothers out there, whether black or white, and them needing to do this on their own. Or even having prepared for them to do it on their own. Me personally, I don't have that patience, and I don't. I honestly, I don't, and I don't think I would take the chance. We were just speaking to one of our cousins, and they were saying, the doctors were saying that one of his child was to come out with Down syndrome, and they were wrong. And the child was perfectly fine. So but it's like but it's like still knowing that it's a risk I don't think I was willing to take. And I feel like my patience is only goes as far as maybe dealing with a child that's hearing impaired. Jay said that he would actually go through with it, and because he has that type of patience. And I guess that's kudos to you guys. I definitely do, because it's not in me.
With me, it's less about the patience and more. This is going to be the only time that I'm going to have a child. So I would deal with it. I would do it, because this.
So somebody asked in the chat, what if you saw early that your baby wasn't developing later, right? But still time enough to kind of to terminate the pregnancy, that your child wasn't developing hands or feet, would you still keep it?
Me personally,
that's a good question.
That one, it is a good question, because now my mind also goes towards not just necessarily like caring for them as a person, but also those involved, the challenges that child face. And I guess also like if it is a situation where like if there's a possibility that I don't know, I was discussing like that's not specifically come out, but I think I would be leaning towards probably still keeping it, because I think especially when I'm in a Christian church, that also plays in the factor in how I feel like very pro-life, but.
I'm gonna get you a certificate. You're gonna be the man of the year, okay? You're gonna get a fucking. I'm gonna give you a gift card to Amazon or something, because you are like the man of the year. Because I see. You know what?
Because there's definitely, even if there are people who definitely have these handicaps, but they still go on and do many amazing things.
Very true.
They're out there. There are people who they're doing Paralympics. That's definitely doing more than I am, and I'm full body or able body. So yeah, I like that shirt. That's where my mind is right now.
Okay, that's good. That's
like that shirt based on my.
I like your friends even more and more. Y'all smart. Y'all smart.
Come on now.
I'm just saying, but it's good to actually hear it.
All
right. Okay.
You're not the only one.
I know. Sometimes you be thinking it, but I appreciate you, coming in and saying that. That is also good, food for thought. And also congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for you guys to have the second already, but that's another day. So that's another day. But congratulations, man, and you have a good day. Thanks for taking the call. All right, yeah.
Thanks, Shane.
Yeah. Okay, well that's it, guys. Since that was a great question, I didn't think about that, and because some people are saying and that's being an extreme, I should have asked my aunt that question, my auntie Eleanor, who said that no matter what, because she just doesn't believe it. Well, no, you know what? And I guess she would still keep the baby, because she said only time she wouldn't keep it is if it was like the whole risk of life of one of the lives, or her life. Yes. Okay, great. So I want to thank everybody, but like I said, my mom, my sister Chantel, my auntie Eleanor, my best friend in the whole wide world, Shaqueen, I love you. To Ra, to our cousin Ra, and and to my cousin's brother Shane. We definitely want to, we appreciate you guys, and until next time, until next week, or maybe in 2 days, it depends. If I have another toxic idea, it's up there. Yeah, maybe tonight, because the next one won't. We're gonna do one good, one bad. Oh well. So I'm taking it back to almost like the first episode, but I'm not talking about my associates. Y'all will never get that much clout again. Feeling yourself. Anyway,
It was all you, big. You was feeling yourself.
I was feeling myself. I was, and I still am.
Hot mess.
I said, as I throw back. Okay. Wait, this one. And you know who gave this to me? My best friend in the whole wide world. How you said, basically the only friend still out of the whole crew. Julian! Jumbo. Alright, so anyway, guys, you guys have a great motherfucking weekend. If I not, we'll see you soon. Monty, I love you, boo. I know, I still owe you. I had to give you $60. I give it to you, dog. I got you. I ain't forget about you. You know what I mean? Just not today. Bye. Damn, I never know how to turn this shit off. It's terrible. I know. Oh shit, it's Monty's birthday too. Happy birthday, bitch, you fucking leprechaun looking bitch. Turning 60.
Hey, girl.
Okay.
Happy birthday, girl.
That's one of the only ones we still like too.
I hope you got a better camera than the last time I saw you.
Oh no. They had a fucked up Polaroid?
No, it was a good camera, but it was a camera.
It was a camera. I hear that hot shit. Alright.
That's how it works.
Alright guys, stop looking at me. I'm done. Bye.